If you're tired of being tired, if you're tired of what you see in the mirror, if you're tired of feeling weak and run down, then this video is for you. Because there's just one thing that you have to have if you finally want to get fit and healthy for the rest of your life. So if you'll stick around, you're going to find out what it is and how to get it for yourself. So the science of fitness is incredibly abundant. There are thousands and thousands of videos that show you how to do a proper deadlift, a proper bench press, how to do aerobics. There's plenty of videos like the Chloe Ting workout with me, bounce around doing aerobics. There's lots of advice on how to run, how to do other cardiovascular exercises. There's tons of that stuff out there. And there's also plenty of information about diet. So if all of this information is available out there, why is it that we still have a nation, a world really, where 70% of people are overweight and even morbidly obese? I think the number is somewhere around 35 or 40% that are morbidly obese. We have all this information, it's at our fingertips, most of us, right on our phones, so it's there. So what's keeping us from getting in shape? What it really comes down to is not the science, not the nuts and bolts, and here's how you do this, the specific way you do these things. What it comes down to is having a reason to do it. You know, we are all driven by two basic human instincts, either seeking pleasure or avoiding pain. So if you're here watching this video and you also know that all this information is available out there, something about it is not working for you. You're still looking for the magic bullet, the one thing that's going to make you healthy and fit for the rest of your life. One of the problems with getting in shape, getting physically fit, is that it's difficult. You have to do some things that are uncomfortable. If you're not in shape now, then it's pretty obvious whatever you're doing now isn't working for you. So you have to make a change. A lot of us can make a change. We do the New Year's resolution and we can do that 30 days, that 50 days, 60-day challenge, or we've got an event out there a little ways in the future, a high school reunion, maybe a wedding, something that we can buckle down for a short period of time, work on eating the right things and exercising and trying to get ourselves in shape. But once the event passes, we pretty much just slide right back into our old routines. The reason we do that is because they're comfortable. As humans, we're all driven by really two basic things. We're either seeking pleasure or avoiding pain. And when it comes to getting in shape, it's not necessarily really painful, but it is difficult. So it kind of falls into the pain side of the equation versus sitting in your easy chair, drinking a beer, watching TV and eating Cheetos, which is instant gratification and immediately pleasurable. So it's easy for that side of your brain to take over and take you over there. Discipline and events in the future can take you a little ways, but at the end of the day, there really is just one thing that's going to help you make the change to where you're going to stay fit and healthy for the rest of your life. That one thing is having a compelling reason. You've got to have a reason that's a lot more important to you than just wanting to look better this summer or needing to look better at your high school reunion. You've got to have something that really drives you, that will help you get through the times when it's difficult, because there are going to be lots of days when you get up and say, you know what, I don't really feel like doing this workout, or you know what, that slice of pie looks way better than the clean, healthy meal you could be having. So for each one of us, our compelling reason is going to be different. But let me give you some thoughts about my own compelling reason, and maybe it'll give you some thoughts about what yours could be. You know, there are certainly lots of days when I don't want to work out. I'd rather sleep in, I'd rather go to the beach, I'd rather lay around, rather do something that's easy, that doesn't take this piece of time out of my day. So my compelling reason has been driven by my family. I have a father and mother that are still alive, but they are in very seriously frail condition at this point in their lives. They're in their late 80s. I have brothers and sisters who have never really taken very good care of their health, and they also have a lot of challenges just even getting around during the day, physically moving. I even have a brother who died from alcohol abuse. But on top of that, I have my other loved ones, and my children are very important to me, my children, my grandchildren. Even though that I live this healthy lifestyle, relatively healthy compared to most people, I work out regularly, you know, I've done a lot of things over my lifetime that are that were detrimental to my health. There were times when I drank a lot. There were times when I ate way more sugar and crap, got myself way out of shape, but I've managed to get myself back in shape. About 2 weeks ago, I was diagnosed with colon cancer, and so I'm about to undergo surgery to try and repair that. And a week ago, I was able to run 3 Spartan races in one weekend with my sons and my grandchildren. That experience by itself is worth every day that I've spent working out, trying to eat correctly, and focusing on my health and fitness. What's more important is I intend to have that experience again for a much longer period of time. This cancer that I have, I believe that I can beat this thing, and it's probably the result of me not getting inspected earlier to find out about it, so it would be taken care of at an earlier stage. But regardless of that, it is what it is now. But I think the fact that I am in great shape will be very helpful in combating and in recovering from this illness. Having that annual event where I get together with my 2 sons and my grandchildren is such a compelling reason. I not only get to experience the joy and pleasure of being able to do something as physically demanding and challenging with them, and see the joy on their faces for completing and achieving what they achieve when they complete these races. But knowing that there's probably some element of what I am doing that is inspirational to them, that will help them continue for the rest of their lives to focus on their health and fitness and help them live a longer, healthier, more active life. So the point I want to drive home is this. There's lots of different reasons that we do the things that we do, but they're all driven by those 2 pain and pleasure principles. And in order for you to develop your own compelling reason to get up in the morning and to do these exercises and to eat better and to change your lifestyle, because change is difficult, you have to take a minute to analyze your own situation and decide whether you're driven more by seeking pleasure or avoiding pain. One of those 2 things is going to provide you with a more compelling reason to do the things that it's going to take to get in shape and to stay in shape the rest of your life. Fitness is a lifestyle. It's not about just getting ready for one single moment in time and then going back to what you were doing. Because again, if you're happy with where you are, then fine, continue doing what you're doing. But if you're not, then obviously what you are doing isn't working, so you have to make that change. So once again, folks, the magic bullet is this. It's a compelling reason. You've got to have a reason that you're willing to do the things that are necessary in order to stay in shape, that you'll pass on some of those things that do provide instant gratification in order to have the long-term gratification of a lifetime of health and fitness, and possibly the ability to enjoy your family and friends and loved ones longer and in more ways than you would if you just let yourself disintegrate into old age. I realize this is a simple concept, but it really is worthy of you taking the time to really sit down and think about this, because it can mean the difference. It will mean the difference between a yo-yo lifestyle of up and down fitness until you finally just throw in the towel and say the hell with it, or a lifetime of health and fitness where you're able to enjoy your life, your loved ones, your friends, and all the activities that life has to offer. I hope you got value from this video. If you do, please share it with someone. Please like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.